And Governor DeSantis making a South Florida stop earlier today, giving an update on the coronavirus. Just a few minutes ago, he was at Hard Rock Stadium.
Meanwhile, Florida is reporting just over 38,000 cases and more than 1,500 deaths statewide. Local 10 News reporter Glenna Milberg starts out our team coverage on the coronavirus.
She's joining us right now from Miami Gardens with what the governor had to say today. How was that update, Glenna?
Really some new news for us today, Christy, Janice, in particular, 3 new things I'll tell you all about, and I can even show you a couple. But first I want to tell you that the governor has sort of a very positive spin on what he says, particularly for South Florida, is still cases coming in positive, but what is a continuing downward trend. Still, South Florida, Dade, Broward, Palm Beach remain closed, unlike the rest of the state. So that said, I want to show you first, before we go to video, I want to show you some new things here. What you're looking at in that tent is a new antibody test here at Hard Rock Stadium. It's a blood test. They mix it with some serum, and that tests for antibodies so that anybody, presumably, who has been infected with COVID-19 in the last couple of weeks, maybe recovered, maybe never had symptoms, didn't even know, this will show up in the antibodies and will really go a long way to give a really accurate picture of where COVID-19 is and has been in South Florida. Next, move over a little bit to this bus. This is the first mobile testing site in the state, according to the governor. In here, this is not antibody, this is the positive negative, whether you have COVID-19. It's a fairly quick result, 45 minutes, and they're hoping to take this around to, for instance, long-term care facilities, places where people are not mobile, and in fact in long-term care facilities where cases are the most dangerous and most fatal. And so this is brand new. Now let's go to some video of inside the tent. Inside the tent, they are testing out, or I guess employing, a new machine that they say decontaminates PPEs, personal protective equipment, such as masks, that can actually clean, decontaminate as many as 80,000 masks a day, so that they're reusable, maybe up to 20 times. And this is, according to the governor, a way to protect the supply chain. Instead of having to rely on new, this could be something that could really make the masks and PPE that's already here sanitized and usable again. It is day 3, Wednesday, of the Florida opening, except for Miami, Dade, and Broward. And if you've been watching and listening to the news, you've heard that officials in all 3 counties don't necessarily see the metrics eye to eye. Some people want to stay closed, some cities want to open up. I asked the governor, will Miami-Dade and Broward counties and Palm Beach counties always be seen as one big region, or might some open before others? Take a listen.
If Miami's making better progress, then you have a major outbreak in Palm Beach. Should Miami be held back? And no, we've tended to look at them as similar, but I think anyone who lives down here, I mean, there's a world of difference between Miami and Palm Beach. Just in terms, I mean, they're very, the 3 counties are very diverse. So no, we wouldn't hold them to that. I think we basically had just looked at the general trends and then talked to all the local officials, and they just basically were saying, you know, we want to get there, we're eager to get there, but we're probably not quite ready. And
what might make us more ready is the result of these antibody testings. That's still to come. Right now, this new antibody testing is only for first responders and for healthcare workers. If that goes well and it remains plentiful, then the governor says they will open up to the general public. Speaking of the general public, right here at Hard Rock Stadium, there is plenty of swab testing still, and the public, anyone over 18, is invited even today to come and get that swab test. It's not antibody, it's a positive negative COVID-19 test. 18 and older, 5 people per car maximum, and they'll be open here at Hard Rock until 5 o'clock this afternoon. I'm Glenna Milberg, live at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Local 10 News.